The Yankees might be forced to make a really tough decision. Let's get into it. Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you love the Yankees but you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe, especially fun to be kept up to date with the latest in New York Yankees news, or just for plain old New York Yankees discussion. So we're coming off the heels of another win versus the Kansas City Royals, 4-2, starting a little win streak, 2 games in a row, right? We beat the Dodgers Sunday night. Now we beat Kansas City last night. So good stuff. Michael Tonkin going in there, making us sweat a little bit. But Tonkin has been unbelievable with the Yankees. 14 appearances, a 0.88 ERA. For Mr. Tani, man, he's been wonderful. He's been great. Good for him, too. He's been DFA'd 3 times this season. And if he keeps pitching like this, there won't be another DFA in his future. So great job for Mr. Michael Tonkin. I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. But the Yankees are going to be faced with a very tough decision soon, I think. And I'm talking about Anthony Rizzo. Now, Rizzo this season is hitting .224, 7 home runs, a .285 on base percentage with a .623 OPS and a 76 OPS plus. According to Baseball Reference, he has a negative WAR, a negative 0.6 WAR. Not good. Now, the reason why it's a tough decision for them to make is because, number one, Riz is great in the clubhouse. Especially, he's great friends with Aaron Judge, as we all know. So it's not going to be an easy decision just based off of that, just based off of how well he's received in that clubhouse. But when it comes down to winning and wanting to win, you're going to have to make those tough decisions. Now with Rizzo, he's making $17 million this season, $20 million counts against the luxury tax, and he has a club option this upcoming offseason. So this is virtually a 1-year deal. So the Yankees, if they wanted to, they could DFA him, essentially then releasing him, because I don't think anybody's going to claim him. I don't think anybody is going to want to trade for him. They would just sign him to a minimum and see what happens. But I think it's going to come down to it because the Yankees have a kid down there in the minor leagues who is tearing the cover off the baseball. He was once the catcher. Now they put him over there at first base, and that tells you something too about the future of this team. But I'm talking about another left-handed hitter, and he goes by the name of Ben Rice. Now, Ben Rice this year has been marvelous, but let's talk about last year really quick. Last season, he spent most of his time down there in Somerset, but this is between 3 levels, low A, high A, and double A. Last year, Ben Rice hit .324, 20 home runs with a 1048 OPS, a 1048 OPS, a marvelous season for the left-handed bat, Ben Rice. However, this season, he's just ripping once again. Overall this year, between AA and AAA, he has 15 home runs, hitting .278, but a 966 OPS. His AAA numbers are out of this world. Only in a small sample size, though, I believe only in, 5 games. He has a .444 batting average, 3 home runs, with over an 1100 OPS. The kid's been great. So if he continues to hit like this, the Yankees are going to have to say, hey, listen. Now, I'm not sure how he's playing defensively. If he could hold his own over there at first base, and Rizzo, a former Gold Glover, it seems like he's been struggling over there this year. Last night, DJ LeMahieu made one hell of a play over there at first base for Rodon when he was flirting with the no-hitter. And I don't think Rizzo makes that play. Not in this state anyway. And it makes you think last year with how Rizzo struggled. It makes you think, it's like, damn, was it the concussion? Because leading up right before the concussion happened, Rizzo was hitting .300, and I believe he had like 11 home runs at that point. So then he got the concussion, and then everything went downhill from there. But now it's not a concussion thing. It can't be. Right? It just can't be, or else he shouldn't be playing. He should be freaking retired at this point. But so it can't be a concussion. Maybe it's something else, another issue, a lingering issue, but we don't know. That's speculation at this point. But last year, Rizzo, he started off so hot and then not so much anymore, right? And then now it's this season hitting 224. It's like, was it the concussion or was it just you're declining as a player and you're just not very good anymore? It could be that. And I hate if that is the case, I hate that to be true. I hate it, but you have a younger first baseman down there in Ben Rice, 25 years old. It's not like he's 19 years old. He's 25 years old. The kid's ripe and ready to go. And his bat is showing you. Showed you last year, showing you this year. Just surging, coming kind of out of nowhere. He was a 12th round draft pick back in 2021 for the Yankees. So the Yankees couldn't have expected this, Ben Rice doing this. This is why they wanted to give Rice a more clear path to the major leagues. That's why they moved him over to first base, because he was a catcher. Now he's a first baseman. So which gives him more of a clear path, which could mean, hey, we might be seeing Rice this season if Anthony Rizzo's struggles continue. And I'm not sure if he's going to pick it up. It doesn't seem that way. If he does, I'll be happy. But if he doesn't, the Yankees have a very, very tough decision coming their way. And it's a shame, because I want to see Rizzo finish the rest of this season as a Yankee. I love Rizzo. I do. He has that attitude. He's just that kind of player that I enjoy, that I like. And maybe the Yankees could do this. Maybe, just maybe. You could just have Anthony Rizzo be a bench bat, be a bench player. They do need a backup first baseman, right? I guess. But DJ, he's shown you he's fine over there. He's just fine. So maybe you don't, if you have Ben Rice, you don't need that backup first baseman. It's making it tough. It's making it hard on the Yankees. It really is, because he is so damn good in that clubhouse. Yeah, he gets along with Aaron Judge so much. And look at what Aaron Judge is doing since May 4th. His numbers are outrageous. Hitting 421. Since May 4th. 18 home runs with almost a 1,600 OPS. We haven't seen this kind of dominance since Barry Bonds. We haven't seen this kind of dominance since Barry freaking Bonds. Was Bonds on the juice? Yeah. Sure. But Judgy, baby, I'll put money on it. That boy is all natural. He's an all-natural son of a gun. And I'm here for it. I'm ready for another 60 home run season, Judgy Wudgy. I'm ready for a 65 home run season, my man. But yeah, Rizzo, he's good for Judge. So maybe that's why you keep him around. I don't know. I don't think that's good enough. But Ben Rice, once again, down there in AAA, only down there for a week. He's crushing the ball. And overall this season in the minor leagues this year so far, he had 20 home runs last year, I believe, in 73 games this season, and almost 15 home runs. 278 average, almost a 1,000 OPS overall. But down there in AAA, 444, 3 home runs, over an 1,100 OPS. The kid is hitting incredibly well. And as I said, I'm not sure how he is over there at first base. He is a catcher first. So they moved him to first base to see, hey, what the heck? Do you have anything here? Because this will give you a clear path to the majors. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens. I think, though, he's going to be a major leaguer very soon. I do. And then it's interesting. What happens with Spencer Jones, right? You have everybody. If the Yankees bring back Juan Soto, now I'm talking a little bit in the future, I know. But the Yankees have Juan Soto. Let's say they re-sign him and bring him back. We let Verdugo go. You have Dominguez, Judge, Soto. Right? But let's say Ben Rice now is your first baseman next year. Let's just say 26-year-old at this point, Ben Rice is your first baseman. There's no spot for Jones. And he's playing every damn day, basically, over there in Somerset, over there in center field. So it's interesting. It's like, hey, are the Yankees maybe preparing, which they should, if Soto does leave, just to be prepared for that? Right now, I think it's an off chance. I think he's staying. No doubt about it. I think he's staying here. But why haven't you worked out Spencer Jones at all this season over there at first base? Like, he hasn't played a game over there at first base. Makes me curious. It makes me wonder. Because if you have Ben Rice and he comes up this season, plays first base, and performs, what do you do? What do you do? Now, there's really no spot for Jones. Unless you let go of both Verdugo and Soto, which you're not gonna do that. You just won't. But you guys let me know what you think about all of this down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. We have channel memberships in the description if that interests you. This is Joe, and until next time, signing out.